Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into automating the delivery of static websites, focusing on a back-to-basics approach with clear explanations and code examples. We'll cover the entire process, from local development to deployment, assuming you want full control and understanding. Goal: to set up a pipeline that automatically builds, tests, and deploys a static website whenever changes are pushed to a Git repository. Prerequisites: basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript knowledge, understanding the fundamentals of creating a static website. Git installed and configured on your machine, with a github/gitlab/bitbucket account. Node.js and npm, or yarn required for build tools, testing frameworks, and deployment scripts. A server, physical or virtual. You'll need access to a server, like an EC2 instance on AWS, a DigitalOcean droplet, or your own machine, where the website will be hosted. You'll need SSH access to the server. A domain, optional but recommended to serve your website under a proper domain name. Core components of our automation pipeline: 1. Code repository. Stores your website source code, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, images, etc. We'll use Git for version control and a remote repository, example GitHub, for collaboration and backup. 2. Build tool, optional if your website uses a static site generator, like Jekyll, Hugo, or Next.js static export, or if you need to process assets, like minifying CSS, optimizing images, we'll use a build tool. If your website is simple HTML, CSS, and JS, you can skip this part. 3. Testing framework, optional to automate tests that verify the functionality and appearance of your website. 4. Deployment script. A script that handles the process of transferring the built website files from your local machine, or build server, to your web server. 5. CI/CD, continuous integration/continuous deployment, system, manual. In this Back to Basics tutorial, we're going to avoid a fully automated CI/CD system like Jenkins, GitLab CI, or GitHub Actions to better understand the individual steps. We'll trigger the deployment script manually. Step 1. Setting up a static website project. Let's start with a simple example. Create a directory for your project, example my static website, and add the following files. *index.html, *style.css, *script.js, *image.jpg, or any image you want to use. Step 2. Initialize Git and push to a remote repository. 1. Initialize Git *. 2. Create a repository on GitHub/GitLab/bitbucket *. Go to your preferred platform and create a new, empty repository. Do not initialize it with a README or license. 3. Connect local repository to remote *. Step 3. Setting up a build tool, optional. If you're using a static site generator like Hugo or Jekyll, or if you need asset processing, you'll need to set up a build process. Let's create a simple example using npm scripts. Create a package.json file. Explanation *. Name, version, description, basic metadata about your project. Scripts.build, this is where you define your build command. For example, if you were using Hugo, it might be build, Hugo. Because our website is simple, this just prints a message. For a more complex example using asset processing, you could install uglify.js for JavaScript minification or Xnano for CSS minification and add commands to scripts.build. Example with asset processing, if you want it. First, install the dependencies. Then, modify your package.json to include a more complex build process. Explanation of the more complex build script asterisk. Uglophages script.jsodist/script.minjs, minifees script.js and saves it as dist/script.minjs. *xnano-style.css/style.mincss, minifees style.css and saves it as dist/style.mincss. *mkdir creates the dist directory if it doesn't exist. The p flag creates parent directories as needed. *cp index.html dist/index.html, copies index.html to the dist directory. *cp image.jpg dist/image.jpg, copies image.jpg to the dist directory. Important asterisk: if you are using asset processing, you will need to update your index.html file to link to the minified versions of the CSS and JavaScript in the dist folder. Step 4, Setting up testing, optional. For a simple static website, testing might involve checking for broken links, ensuring HTML validity, or visual regression testing. For this tutorial, let's add a basic check using a tool called HTML Validate. 1. Install HTML Validate *. 2. Add a test script to package.json *. 3. Run the test *. HTML Validate will check your dist/index.html file for HTML validity errors and report any issues. You can customize the rules it uses with a configuration file if needed. For more complex testing, you could explore tools like Jest or Cypress, but they might be overkill for a simple static website. Step 5, Create a deployment script. This script will transfer the website files from the dist directory if you used a build tool, or the project root if you didn't, to your server. We'll use SCP, secure copy, for simplicity. 1. Create a deploy.sh file *. Explanation *. Server, your server's username and IP address, or domain name if DNS is configured. For example, Ubuntu at 192.168.1.100. *target_dir, the directory on your server where you want to deploy the website files. This directory should already exist. For example, /var/www/mywebsite.com. You can also specify a subdirectory, like /var/www/mywebsite.com/public. *source_dir, the directory containing the final website files to deploy. Update if you are not using asset processing. *npm run build, runs the build script we defined in package.json. Comment this out if you don't have a build process. *npm test, runs the test script we defined in package.json. Comment this out if you don't have a testing process. *scpr $source_dir/$server$target_dir, recursively copies the files and directories from your local source_dir to the remote target_dir. The R flag is important for copying directories. 2. Make the script executable *. 3. Run the deployment script *. Important *. *SSH key setup * for passwordless deployment, configure SSH key authentication between your local machine and the server. This involves generating an SSH key pair on your local machine and copying the public key to the /.ssh/authorized_keys file on the server. Step 6, Server Setup. 1. Install a web server, Nginx or Apache. *Nginx, recommended. *Apache*. 2. Configure the web server. Create a virtual host configuration for your website. Here's an example Nginx configuration. Save this configuration file, example your website domain.com, in /etc/nginx/sites available/. Then, create a symbolic link to enable it. For Apache, the process is similar, involving creating a virtual host file in /etc/apache2/sites available/ and enabling it with a 2n site. 3. Configure DNS. If using a domain, point your domain name to your server's IP address using your domain registrar's DNS settings. Step 7, Automating the deployment, basic manual CI/CD. Now, whenever you make changes to your website, 1. Commit and push your changes to Git *. 2. Run the deployment script *. This will trigger the build process, if any, the tests, if any, and then deploy the updated website to your server. Enhancements and considerations ***. Environment variables **. Instead of hard-coding the server and target _dir in the deploy.sh script, use environment variables. This makes the script more flexible and secure. Error handling **. Add more robust error handling to the deploy.sh script. Check for successful execution of commands and handle failures gracefully. Logging **. Implement logging in the deploy.sh script to track deployments and troubleshoot issues. Rollbacks *. Consider implementing a rollback mechanism to revert to a previous version of the website in case of problems. This could involve storing previous deployments on the server. Secrets management *. If you need to handle sensitive information, like API keys or database passwords, use a secrets management tool, example HashiCorp Vault, or environment variables with proper security measures. Full CI/CD *. For full automation, integrate with a CI/CD system like Jenkins, GitLab CI, or GitHub Actions. These systems can automatically run your build and deployment scripts whenever changes are pushed to your Git repository. Containerization, Docker. Consider using Docker to package your website and its dependencies into a container. This ensures consistency across different environments and simplifies deployment. Complete example, with asset processing and testing. Directory structure *. Package.json *. Deploy.sh *. Important considerations for the back to basics approach *. Security *. Be extremely careful when using SCP and managing SSH keys. Never commit SSH private keys to your repository. Use strong passwords or, ideally, SSH key authentication without passwords. Scalability *. This manual approach is suitable for small, low-traffic websites. For larger, more complex websites, a fully automated CI/CD system is essential for scalability and reliability. Maintenance *. You'll be responsible for maintaining the deploy.sh script and ensuring its compatibility with your server environment. Version control of deployment scripts *. Treat your deploy.sh script like any other code file and commit it to your Git repository. This allows you to track changes and revert to previous versions if necessary. This detailed walkthrough provides a solid foundation for understanding the core components of static website deployment automation. Remember to adapt the examples and configurations to your specific needs and security requirements. As you become more comfortable with the process, you can gradually explore more advanced techniques and tools for full automation. Good luck.